Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another story time on this channel. Forgive me, guys, if I sound a little stuffed up. I got sick for like a couple days after I recorded my last members only video. Don't know why nobody else around me sick, only Alicia. But it's fine. We move. We got to push through and have no fear. The locks are still here. Okay, we just did a little half wig style. My sisters ate with this. I should have tried this a while ago. But anyway, let's get into the story. So the story time I have today, like as much as the people who already know me hear about the BS and the weirdos that I have dated in my past, today I'm so excited I get to talk about how bad somebody else's man was. Finally, yeah. This was years ago, y'all. I know pretty much probably everyone in the story can relate. Have you ever had someone you cared about, sister, cousin, friend, who was dating someone or dating a man that you just could not stand? You could not stand it. Listen, I'm a person who tries to give the benefit of the doubt. So I don't just be like, oh, something looks wrong with him. Like it has to be something I see, something he posted, something he said. And with this, this girl was someone who was very integrated with her partner. She's a very once I'm in it, like, can he come? Can he come? Can he come? So I'm gonna give the girl who was dating that the name. I'm gonna name her Mel. Okay. So Mel started dating this guy. As always, when she dates this guy, she's going everywhere. She's kind of one of, I realize now at this time, a person who's very male centered in the sense that when they get in a relationship, all of a sudden it's hard to get a hold of you. It's my man, my man, my man, which I get. Relationships take, focus and you spend a lot of time with your partner, but it was like kind of like the unhealthy amount, which you guys are gonna see by how this night transpired. So me and Mel are supposed to hang out for the first time in a while. I've never met her man in person. Yeah. This was my first impression. Never met this man, right? Notice how I said me and Mel we're supposed to hang out. Not the man, but we'll get there. So the plan is I'm gonna drive over to Mel's house and then she is gonna take us to get some red lobster. Okay. You know, when you hang out with someone every once in a while, y'all just pick something you don't normally get or haven't gotten in a while. And I forgot to mention, guys, what sparked this story time is because literally I went to a Red Lobster with my homegirl not that long ago. Because did you guys see how now Red Lobster has seafood boils? And I tried it, y'all. I tried it. It was good. Not worth the pricing though. But at the same time, it's not a real seafood boil place. But whatever. I literally, this memory sparked at this place, and I was telling the girl I was at Red Lobster about, and I was like, oh, this could definitely go on YouTube. But anyway, that was a plan. Red Lobster was the plan. So one thing about when I was talking to Mel and about this relationship, she was also kind of telling me how a lot of her other friends were getting kind of turned off or felt left out or felt like it was annoying how she wanted to bring what are we gonna call this dusty man? We're gonna call him Dylan. I don't know if I've ever used that name before, but y'all know they never connect because I don't be remembering. So Dylan, right? She was kind of ranting to me about that. The irony. The irony, but also I was being a real girl where I was like, yeah, because at the time, again, the irony, I was in a relationship with a dusty man too. Okay, if you guys watch my videos, my podcast episodes, I was literally in my abusive relationship at the time, but y'all know the psychology between abuse, victim, how when you're in it, you don't see it, blah blah blah. So I didn't know that, but I was in it at the time, and I was like, like I get it. I'm in a relationship, girl. I like to spend time with my man a lot too. But I was also real with like what she was telling me her friends were saying. How I was like, yeah, but at the same time, it is your friends. They are your girls. Sometimes they want it to just be you and be about you. So I was basically trying to play like that I see both sides type of role. But I was like still trying to be supportive because again, never met this man, so I didn't really have anything negative to say, just happy she found love, you know what I'm saying? So the irony of her ranting about her friends telling me this and you know, the irony, right? Of I was playing devil's advocate, playing both sides, but she probably just took it as like, yeah, you see what I get. Because then this happened. She's on the phone. Again, she was one of those people where like her man calls, She gonna answer. She's not gonna tell him I'm busy. She's just gonna talk. So they're calling. Her man is like, yeah, I'm finishing up a little bit of DoorDash orders. Like, what are you doing? I heard, what time are you hanging out with Alicia? Like, he knew the whole plan and everything like that. And he's like, oh, what are you guys doing? Mel's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Red Lobster, blah, blah. He starts talking about, oh, Red Lobster. I haven't been there in a minute. That sounds good. And I truly can't remember exactly what was said, you guys, but I just remember the invite was mutual. It was mutual. It was when people put you in those positions where it's like, what are you supposed to say? About, oh, Red Lobster sounds good. Like, oh, you always tell me about Alicia. I never met Alicia, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm excited. Yeah, I do want you to meet Alicia, blah, blah. You know, it turned into, so he should come. Hmm? Who, who said I wanted to meet this? Who said that? Who said that? Because, you know, I'm one of those people, when I said Melanie was very integrated, she always brought her boyfriend. Her boyfriend always knew all her people, are very take them everywhere. I've been in my relationships where I'm not that person. Like, my close friends have not met every ex. Like, to me it's like a natural timing type of thing. I'm not like, I need to bring, and they need to meet everyone. But I also think it's a cool thing. Like, I think especially moving forward, sometimes you could do that, bring around your people, see if the saxophones get louder, like it did this night. So basically like a, oh yeah, I should come. Oh yeah. So Alicia, do you mind if Dylan comes? Also, like I said, this girl had been out the way because she's been in a relationship, so it's the first time I've seen her in a while. Why would I want your dusty ass man to come with us? But again, I don't know y'all why I felt like I was in one of those positions. This boy is on FaceTime where I was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I kind of just agreed to it. Maybe you guys could say that's my fault. Maybe it was my fault on that end. But yeah, the saxophones got louder this night. So we move. Okay, what was supposed to be a girly catch up is now a me third wheeling. But hey, whatever, right? So obviously he's gonna meet us at, I don't remember why he had to specifically drive. This was the first thing that pissed me off about this man. I don't know why we couldn't just take uh one car or what, but he came to Mel's house. We were heading out, and the first thing was like, "Oh, hey, Alicia, nice to meet you, whatever." And then he was like to Mel, like, you gonna ride with me, right, babe? Like, why would you crash her hangout with me and then be like, yeah, you come ride with me and have me drive over there by myself? What the, like, why are you crashing our hangout and trying to defice it before we even? So thankfully, Mel had some sense, and she was like, "No, like, I'm driving Alicia. We'll just meet you there. Like, I gotta drive Alicia." And then he was like, "Okay, okay, meet you there." Oh, okay, because I was wondering. So the Red Lobster was super close to her house, by the way, like 10 minutes. I don't remember why we didn't just get all in one car, but I'm happy we didn't because how it ended. So we drive over to Red Lobster. We get there, the nostalgia, the lobsters and the tanks, okay? RIP Red Lobster for real. Because this Red Lobster I went to, I don't even think there's Red Lobsters in my county anywhere. Because did you guys heard they went like bankrupt? Like, even when I tried the seafood boil, I had to try one in a different county. But anyway, table for three. Okay, like so far Dylan is just like normal. I don't know. I don't know him like that. But thankfully again, Mel has some sense and we get a booth and she sits on my side. Okay, cause yeah, I don't want to be just me sitting across from you and this dusty man and y'all are this ain't what I signed up for. Okay. So we're sitting at the table and that's when the saxophone starts to get louder. Okay, guys. He started off strong. He started off strong. Can I also just mention this was a Cancer man? Okay. I've personally never dated a Cancer. Actually, never dated a water sign as a water sign myself. I always want to because I'm like, I just want to date one because their emotions will be as deep as me and like we'll really get each other. We can cry together. But everyone always says water sign men are crazy. I deal with Virgo men who are already insane. So I'm like, dang, is it worse? He was definitely worse. So again, I haven't met a Red Lobster probably in a couple years, probably since like high school or whatever. Where I'm just going through the menu, seeing what do I actually want. Do I want lobster? Do I want something else? And I see like Dylan is flipping through the menu and he starts to get like quiet. He's like looking down, and then I start to hear little ad libs like, oh, man, like, man, like, okay. I'm just trying to ignore him and go with Mel. He starts talking to Mel. He starts talking to my girl Mel. And he's like, dang, like, these prices aren't what I expected. Why are you saying that to her? Like I said, I don't know their situation. I didn't know if he was supposed to come and pay for Mel and him, or if he was just coming to pay for himself since he just jumped in. I don't know. But he starts actively talking to Mel like, these prices are crazy. Like, you know, he starts getting louder with these little ad libs at first, looking down, and then starts looking up at Mel. I'm just sitting there like, he's like, these prices are high. Like, you know, I'm door dashing for extra money. Like, why didn't you let me know what the prices were before? Yes, I'm not even exaggerating, guys. While I'm right there, his first time meeting someone very close to Mel that he wants to meet and heard a lot about, he's sitting here blaming Mel for the prices of the Red Lobster menu. And she's kind of just like, I could tell she's embarrassed because I'm here too. She's kind of just like, well, I don't know. You just like, it was just last minute. I didn't know. He's like, he doesn't buy none of that. He's like, these prices are a lot. Like, I'm door dashing extra. You know, I'm on cash right now. Like, what? Like, huh? And then, y'all, I kid you not, this man literally hits one of these on the table, like, boom, like forks, the glasses clinking, like he's King Kong, like he's the Hulk.
Cut the cameras.
He's like, I thought I told you about my financial situation. Y'all, I'm like, just after he hits that, he jumps up, storms off to the bathroom. I feel like I'm in danger. I wish I was exaggerating, y'all. Like, I wish it was like someone normal just scrolling through a menu and being like, dang, this is more expensive than I thought. Actively getting louder, starting to yell at Mel and blame her for the prices. So he storms off. And I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I'm just kind of like, to Mel. I'm looking at Mel. She's looking at me. I'm like, she's like, oh, yeah, he got mad. And I'm like, oh, like, it is so awkward. And again, not trying to make this girl feel bad. Like, that is her man. But also, you know, I'm a girl. Like, the common sense, like, why am I gonna look at her weird or make this about her when it's like how the man acted? Well, girl, it is a little bit about you because you invited him. But I'm just, it's so awkward. Like, I can tell she's just kind of giggle laughing, like, whoa, like, I don't know why he reacted like that. Then she kind of just goes into it. And it's like, yeah, like that's a lot, but he shouldn't have acted like that. Like, but I do know that he is in a financial situation. That's why he was like door dashing to make extra money and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but like, why is he yelling and doing all that? Like, understandable. Also, I was being too nice because in my head too, I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay. Then why did you invite yourself out to eat if you're in a financial situation to come and yell and bang on the table for a girl? Like, what? But I kept that to myself. I was like, yeah, but that's not your problem about like the prices and stuff. And she was kind of just like, yeah, yeah. And I see her on her phone, so I'm assuming she's texting him. Yeah, text him and get him straight before he comes back out here and I have to straighten him. Cause what? And again, something I understand because like it is her partner and this was our night. She's kind of like apologizing him with texting and like, yeah, he's just stressed, but like he shouldn't have like yelled like that. And like again, I don't like girls apologizing for men's behavior, but I get it. Y'all, it was probably like 10 minutes. Like I think I just tried to switch the combo because I was so awkward. Like what would y'all have to, what are you even supposed to do? Mind you, he hit a clank. I wasn't even like focused on the outside, but now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely saw looks. I'm focused more on Mel and what she's thinking, but I'm like, people were definitely probably like I know they did. He boom stormed off to the bathroom in this Red Lobster. So he was probably in there for like 10 minutes, and then I see his big ass coming back out the bathroom to sit on the table. I'm like, and y'all, again, it's already given cancer, man. It's already given scary. Cause like he literally comes out, like I said, him all mad, all banging on the table like King Kong. He comes back with like a mm, mm, mm. That's his demeanor now that he's out of the bathroom. He's kind of like, yeah, sorry for like getting mad at you, babe, and like sorry, Alicia, for doing that. It's just he kind of starts explaining the stuff she already told me, and I'm like, yeah, I know. She just told me that. I swear, you guys, the sorry, guys, lasts for probably 2 minutes before he's like, so what are you guys getting? I'm thinking about crab, but I'm thinking about but yeah. But what do you guys want to get? Like, yeah, I haven't been here since a kid, but like I used to get it's been less than 5 minutes. Like it's this span of 20 minutes of you getting angry, yelling at your girlfriend for the prices of a restaurant she don't own, she didn't make the prices in front of her company, banging on the table like the Hulk, coming back out and being like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Again, for the sake of my girl and her literally being right here, like, what else am I supposed to do? So I kind of just like, it just turned into we ordered. It started a group conversation. Oh, me and Mel have been around each other since we were kids and this and that. And oh, you're a student athlete, so your shifts are small. Like, it was just like a conversation for the rest of that. Like, cause I literally just, but mind you guys, I was like, I felt like I was uneasy the rest of the night. Cause like, what? So after that, we leave. I'm finally get to be alone with Mel instead of by this big monster. And literally, like, yeah, on the way there, she's like, again, apologizing. She's like, yeah, that was awkward. Like, I'm sorry I had to see that. And I was like, honest. She's like, I'm sorry if that's a bad first impression. I was like, yeah, girl. Because the thing is, again, how a lot of her friends and family and people in her life were already like about Dylan. She honestly was like kind of fishing for me. I was like, honestly, I was trying to play devil's advocate, but I was also real. I was like, honestly, girl, I didn't really like that. Like, that's kind of scary for him to act like that in front of a stranger. First impression. I don't want to judge him off his like. Maybe he was just really stressed, but like, I don't like that. I don't like the way he was talking to you. And again, she was like, yeah, I understand. I get it. I get it. Yeah. And yeah, y'all, after that, I drove home. I called my boyfriend and I told him all about it. It's so funny. It's not funny, but the irony of me, like, dealing with someone dusty man and then being with my own dusty man and then venting. It's so funny how like dusty men love to get the one up on each other. Cause I'm like, yeah, like he acted like this in front of me. He was yelling at her. He banged on the table. Like I was low key uneasy the rest of the night. He was like, that's crazy. That's so weird. Yeah, he's so weird. But you're weird too. Like, and unfortunately, like Mel hasn't been with Dusty Dylan for a while. But if you guys are thinking how I said the irony of me being in an abusive relationship at that time and then seeing that and ranting to my dusty abusive boyfriend is like, unfortunately, the signs were there with Dylan. With like, when I was telling her, like, my concerns, girl, like, if he's comfortable acting like that in front of me, I just want to make sure he's not like violent or aggressive with you. She's like, oh no, he's great. He's just really stressed right now, blah blah. And maybe that was true at the time, but unfortunately, the saxophones were loud that night. The signs were there. Um, but that's not a thing anymore. And I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months after that, I left my dusty man too. But yeah, like That was crazy. And when I was telling my bestie that I got the Red Lobster seafood boil about this story time, because my bestie is she's like a psych major. She's into all that intellectual stuff, putting the knowledge on me. Is I was literally telling her I remember that night and I remember how that was so crazy to me because like we were both saying how like textbook abuse psychology, was like normally I would never see that, right? Because abusers are like the nice guys, the happy, friendly, charming, like y'all know the serial killer psycho. Like normally you never see that. So everybody's always shocked that oh, that someone's a great that someone boxes women. Like normally you're shocked because they're this, da, da, da. But I was like, that's what scared me is like how he was comfortable showing his aggression to someone he met the first night. So I was scared he was like that with her, and I was right. Because like I said, when I went home and vented to my dusty man would never show anyone in my life that. My dusty my dusty boyfriend back then would be so like quiet. Hey, hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I love her. She's so pretty. That was how my abuser acted in public, in front of people. Like he would never show how he treated me behind closed doors. So that was scary too. Like, okay, maybe the sign is I just gotta run from cancer men. Cause oh, they're not afraid to show they're crazy in person. Like what? Yeah, guys, that was crazy. My first impression intuition was right. And all abusers. Sorry, like low key getting on cancers. Is it their season yet? When it's about to be their season, but maybe I need a calm, cool, collected, healed cancer. But yeah, guys, memory unlocked. First time at Red Lobster since that uneasy night with that weirdo. And yeah, in conclusion, leave your man at home. Thank you guys so much for listening to another story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that hype button down below. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.